Hello, everyone, and welcome to Reels Mastery 2.0. So, yesterday we went through a whole Reels masterclass. Today, I'm not going to keep you as long as yesterday. I've got, hang on 2 seconds, it's like a double me. Turn the volume down. There we go. All right. Well, welcome to Reels Mastery 2.0. And there's so much with Reels on Instagram that it it probably needs, like, I don't know, another 10 of these. So I'm just gonna do samples and tips and secrets and tricks that I've learnt and things all the time. So I'm just gonna jump on here whenever I've come up with something new and I'm like, "Oh, that works," I'm gonna jump on here and show you. So today well, yeah, if you wanna jump onto that one, it's a huge one. It's a huge, 1 hour long one. All the things that you need to set up your reels, especially showing up and being seen. One of the biggest things with reels, if you aren't going to be your authentic self and show up and be seen, and or you can know all the strategies, it's not gonna work. So, please leave in the comment if you watched yesterday's because it was a really popular one, and it's a reason why I'm doing it another one, is because I had a lot of questions, a lot of people interacting and loving it, and then one cat from Canada, she went and did a reel while I was speaking. So if you have done a reel after watching yesterday's masterclass, let me know what you thought. Let me know if it helped you. Tag me in your reels if I inspire you to go out and post a reel. Tag me in it. I'll interact with all your reels. Um, so and also just say hello from where you are. So wherever you're watching from, say hello. Tell me how it's helped, what problems you've got, so I can tailor these lives to, help you with your reels. So today we're going to be doing, like the do's and don'ts and the things that I've sort of worked out on my own, learning Instagram reels pretty much, and how they can grow your audience and your business. So reels are a hot topic at the moment because they have massive amounts of growth at the moment, especially for small accounts. So if you're only starting out, reels are the go. They get massive reach. And what I said in yesterday's masterclass was to go into your settings in Instagram and go into cross posting and change that not to share it to Facebook, but to recommend on Facebook. And that makes a huge difference to your reach as well. So I just remember that from yesterday. It's a really good tip. Just remember to do that. You'll notice a big difference straight away. Um, but yeah, so today we're just going to talk about reels because they are huge at the moment. They really are going off, and especially for small accounts. And Instagram has actually brought in a thing to actually help smaller accounts. So if you are starting out, start doing your reels, start posting. And yesterday I said try to post once a day, and that's for when you're beginning. But if you can post more than that, post more than that. So do 2 reels a day if you can. Do 3 reels if you really can, you know? And then also you can add in your carousels and that kind of thing, but reels are really going off at the moment. So I really want to tell you that so that you can start doing your reels. If you've been hesitant about it, now's the time because I don't know how long it's gonna last for. And at the moment it's really working. So and it also helps you to be creative and really like think about how you're gonna come across in your reels, like how you're gonna do it. So and it really helps. Showcase different areas of your life. So, the do's is definitely focus on reels for growth. That's number 1. That's what I was just talking about because they have incredible reach at the moment and organic reach as well. So, on the secret Instagram I was telling you about yesterday, I put no captions and no hashtags, and I'm still getting massive reach. I'm just trying all these different things on this one because and it's kinda cool because I don't care. I'm just like, "I'll just see what happens with this." And when it's your business, you start to, like, hold on to it, and you become like a clingy partner or a clingy boyfriend or girlfriend, and when that happens, all it wants to do is, like, "Get away." So you wanna not be so attached to the outcome. It's like manifestation. It's like, don't be attached to the outcome, how or when and all that kind of stuff. Just do the action and forget about it. Come back like a bit later and have a look. But just let go of the outcome and how and all of that. So that's, number 1. Number 2 is plan your hooks, and I'm gonna show you a document in a minute, that shows, like, the outline of uh, a reel and that you can go off. Now, nothing is set in stone. That's what I wanna say here too, because I've done so many Instagram courses. I've paid thousands of dollars for an Instagram course, and then it changes, and what works for one person doesn't work for another person. So, I really wanna be clear with that, is that I can show you these things, but like I said, I've been testing out no captions, no hashtags, and still getting reach, and still getting followers from the reels. So, try everything and see what works for you, and start being a detective. Get your detective hat out and start, like, really analyzing what is working, and just do more of what's working, and you'll be able to see a pattern, which is really cool. Become like, like a detective trying to work out a murder. Um, so with your hook is the hook is usually, on it's attention grabbing, and it's usually on the reel. And Instagram likes you to use their own, like, features, and if you do that, it's better for the algorithm, and it just understands. Sorry, there's something in my eye. It understands you more. And even when you're gonna be doing captions for what you're talking about, I usually use CapCut, but I've just recently realized that if you use the captions in Instagram, then that's another keyword that's gonna pick up. And so if I'm talking about perfectionism and I'm talking about reels, it'll pick it up, and then it'll send it to the right people. So actually gonna stop using CapCut for my captions, and I'm gonna start using just the Instagram features. And I'm gonna test that out too, because I actually have noticed that it's picking it up better. So, yeah, so with your you wanna hook, the attention within 3 to 5 seconds. So like I said yesterday, don't start with, "Hi, I'm Sarah. It's a bit windy today. It's nice to see yous." And then try to start your thing, because you've already lost people. And this is only for reels. Like, if you're doing a live, like today, like, I can come on and I can wait for a bit, because I'm waiting for people to come on. But with reels, you've only got a short amount of time, so you wanna be quick with it, and you wanna grab attention fast. And so plan something that's, like, pretty punchy, or even, I've noticed other people do this, they actually save their video and then go into CapCut and like a bit of a shaky thing at the start, or a flip down at the start, and it might be as I might have this clip, and as I'm, like, coming in to do my hair, and it's just showing a quick, like, that can really help as well. It just sort of attention grab, and you've got the hook written, or you're talking it straight off the bat. But if you are gonna have a reel, like, think about what it's gonna look like when it's on your feed. So you want a caption. Because if someone just think of it as like a shop front. I was saying this to a guy today. Think of it as your shop front, that, like, when someone's first coming onto your account and they don't know what the hell it's about, you wanna have all these texts and captions and hooks that they get you pretty much immediately. So, I want you to think about that, and, like, think about what it's gonna look like afterwards as well, and the attention grabbing of the writing, the hook. So you want someone to stop the scroll, like they say. Another big thing is use humor, excitement, empathy, emotion. I've noticed, um, whenever I use something that's emotional, like, so that the music goes really well with the caption, the hook, and the picture, and everything's, like, aligned in the emotion. It even makes me go like, "Oh," like, that makes me feel emotional just doing it up. Um, And then it will always grab other people's attention because it's emotional. I don't know whether you guys saw the other day, but I put up one of my little boy waving to me um, on the parade, and then he blew me a kiss, and he wasn't embarrassed, he was, like, blowing me kisses, and, I said, "The power of showing up in 13 seconds." and so that's attention grabbing. You're like, "What? What does that mean?" And then it's also emotional, and then I had a nice song over the top too, saying like, "My love." So, have a think about, like, how you're going to display it, um, stuff like that, and then, you can either do, because this is what I've learned, for probably the last year, I've done detailed captions, and they're great for adding value, and they're great for nurturing your existing clientele and customers, and that's really good. But sometimes just a short punchy one with a couple of hashtags works. And like I said, I've actually been trying no caption at all and no hashtags, and it's still been working. So I would do a mix of long, detailed captions for nurturing and education and really helping and value, like value pack that. And then sometimes I would just do a short one. And a lot of the time the short one could be when you're going to sell. So doing sure you're doing education, you're doing value, big pieces of text, nearly run out of the amount of words that you can use. And then if you're going to then sell something, you could literally say, "Comment this and grab it." You've already done the work with all the other reels, and sometimes people don't wanna read all of that either. So just work it out between how you feel as well, but I would alternate between the 2. The other thing to think about is mixing long and short reels. So use both 7-second reels, 30-second reels, and then, yeah, minute 30 reels, because they all can perform well. Like the 7-second ones gets more views because people have to watch it a couple of times. The 30-second one is good because you can actually add in some more text and dance along the way, or do whatever you need to do. A lot of people don't like dancing, but I do. I like pointing at the screen and getting text to come up and that kind of thing. So mix it up, and then 1 minute 30 one could be an actual little snippet of a longer form video that you've got maybe on YouTube or something. You could just do a snippet and something that maybe adds, like, a lot of value, something that they can instantly get something from. The other thing is try to use your voice in some people say 25% of your reels, but I would say closer to 50. You could do, your B-rolls and that kind of thing, but then and some voiceovers, but then I would have your own voice in there as well because people wanna build trust with you and they wanna get to know you. So they wanna, see you and hear you as well. And you could even use if you really didn't wanna show your face, you could use just your voice over the top of different B-roll and that kind of thing. So, the next thing is trending audio. Like, I know a lot of people are talking about trending audio. So follow at creators, and that on Instagram is Instagram, and it's all newest stuff to create. Like, you give you heaps of ideas, all, like, up and coming creators that have done things with reels and carousels and made it big on Instagram as well. But Instagram will send out trending audio every Friday, and the top 5 trending audio, if you can jump on that pretty quick, you will get really good reach with your reels. 'Cause it's brand new coming out and you were one of the first to use it. So jump on that as well, but don't just pick any trending audio, like, willy-nilly. Like, literally pick out the right song with the right thing that you're doing, like, the right, background, B-roll, you talking, whatever it is. Pick the right music that goes, don't just pick any. And don't just pick the trending just 'cause it's trending. So actually go through them, listen to them, see which ones works better and actually strategically pick them, and that will help a lot. Also, when you're looking at trending sounds, if you're not going for the brand new trending ones, um, always look for fewer than 10,000, views, like the audio that has 10,000 or less views. So and again, make sure it fits your vibe. The other thing is always have a strong call to action. So it doesn't have to be selling. 'Cause that's what a lot of people say to me, like, "I don't want a call to action on every one of my posts." And, I'm like, "It doesn't have to be selling." So I think that's what we all get confused with call to action is like, "Come buy my thing." It doesn't have to be that. literally, when people are reading, say they've looked at your reel and they've gone into the captions, they've read right down to the bottom, people wanna know what to do next. And if you don't give them direction, they won't do anything. They won't like it, they won't share it, and they won't follow you. So that's why you'll hear or see people say, "Follow for more," or "Save this for later," or "Share this with your friends," or "Comment me and I'll send you something." That's why you see that because it's directing people of what to do next after you've seen this. So just remember that, and you'll notice yourself do it. When someone else has said, "Do this, do that," you'll do it, and then you'll be like, "Oh, that's how it works. Why aren't I doing that?" So a call to action on every post. It could even just be follow for more laughs, follow for more info, follow for more tips on whatever it is. It doesn't have to be selling. But then when you go to sell, then you're used to putting the call to action in. It's not nowhere near as scary when you're used to putting it. Um, so yes, and then in the caption, so you've got you talking, say, in a reel, so you've got your captions that are up on the screen that you can do, and then you've got the captions below all written out as well, and that's all keywords. So just make sure your keywords and your hashtags are all, um, like, aligned so it will get sent out to the right people. Um, and then the last thing that I'll go over today, which is a do, is film B-roll all the time. So what I mean by B-roll is, like, you're at the computer, you're going for a walk with the dogs, a beautiful day that's like, the sunset, going down to the local shop, everything is a B-roll. You doing ironing is a B-roll. You watching TV is a B-roll, just whatever, and just film little snippets like that so that you've always got this background that you can use, like, when you're struggling for content or, like, on a day where you're like, "I need to put out some content," you've got your your B-roll already recorded, you just gotta put text over the top, do your caption, you're done. So, there's things like that. Does anyone have any questions of the do's so far? Hey, Pat. Oh, there's a lot of feedback cutting you out. Oh, no, that sucks. Seems to be alright here, but I don't know. I'll just check my Instagram. Does anyone have any questions while I'm looking this up? Oh, seems to be okay now. Say hello on Instagram too, guys. Let me know that you're watching. Seems to be okay now. Instagram too, guys. Delayed on that, but anyway. So now we're gonna go over the don'ts. So 1, don't pay for promotion or engagement. Uh-uh. So I did pay, a company, I won't name the company, but I deleted absolutely every single follower from that. It was really hurting me in the long run, so please don't do that. It's not sustainable. Um, it's fake followers all the time. The one that I didn't it shouldn't have been that, but it was that. That's what they made out that they were, and yeah, if it seems to be true, then it is. So organic growth may be slower and it's a bit more of a climb, but it's sustainable and it's the right people. So in the secret Instagram that I was telling you about, I have 71 followers that don't know me. They're just following me literally because of the content I'm putting out. So are wanting to follow me and they're the ideal people. And I've got 71 people there. So if you think of 71 people in a room, if they're really interested in what you're doing, that's better than having 7,000 people that aren't looking at your shit. So I want you to remember that. So, like, having less doesn't mean that you're not gonna do well. you're not gonna do well in views or reach or in your business. So you don't have to worry about having a massive amount of following. Um, avoid giveaways. I always find that it attracts the wrong audience, and they don't seem to stick around long enough after the, contest. It's like, kinda just yeah, I just don't think they work very well for some reason. I just like, I've done them quite a number of times, and the giveaways don't seem to like, I don't mean I mean, like, competitions, like, giveaways. So, you can give free stuff, that's really cool, but more like competitions and stuff like that. I never stress about posting times, and I know a lot of people, they have their full schedule, like, it has to be this time, it has to be this, 'cause this is when my peak audience is. I literally just post when the reel's ready. I don't yeah, I will schedule and stuff like that, but I won't worry about times. But when especially when I'm working on a reel for the day, if it's ready and I'm posting that day, I'm like, once it's finished, it goes out. I don't go, "Oh, no, I have to wait till 11 PM tonight because it's the peak time." I just don't do that. And it doesn't seem to be, like, making any difference either. Sometimes I've been trying all the different times, it hasn't been making any difference. So, I know, I think people sometimes overthink things like that. I don't know, it's up to you. If you feel like that you like to have the schedule and you like to have the routine, then do that. Nothing's actually wrong, it's just that how I've seen it. Don't overthink hashtags too much and don't try to, like, say if you did hashtag love, there's too many like, you'll get lost in the sea of the hashtag love. So, you really try to niche it down to something that's, like, less people are in and less reels go into that, but don't overthink them because I literally haven't been putting any on and they've been getting great results. But be patient, be consistent, and try not to expect instant results because the Instagram algorithm has actually changed just recently, and I don't know how long it will be like this, but it used to be that you could post and you could see instant results with whether that reel's gonna go really well or not. And now you can post. If it goes really well to begin with, then that's really good, but they haven't been going good at all, like, no one's. Everyone's been complaining about it everywhere. Um, so it's actually like you post it, and then, within a day to 2 days to 3 days is when you'll see the actual results of whether it's gonna be a good reel or not. Sometimes it can even be weeks later, you're like, "Oh, that one went really good." So, and that's the change of algorithm. So don't expect, like, you posted it and you check it and you're like, "No one's looking at it." Just like I said before, just let it go. That'll really help. Does anyone have any questions about the don'ts? And like I said before, don't slap just any trending audio on either just 'cause it's trending. So just really I want you to focus on the message and focus on what it looks like and focus on everything coming together. Does anyone have any questions? I hope I'm not cutting out for you guys. Right, post your questions just into the comments, and even if I finish this live, then I will come back and I'll answer anything that you have. So I'm gonna try to share. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, I'll see if I can share the screen. See if you can see that. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you this. This is just like a what do you call it? A template for you guys. So reel, you could have, and this is just something towards my business, but you could change it for yours. You want a polarizing or stand out hook. So for me, it could be you're not stuck, you're choosing to stay stuck in like some text. And then I can have a B-roll or I could have me doing something or whatever. 3-second pause. And then the next line is here's the uncomfortable truth about behind your stagnation or behind your stuckness or whatever you want to put there. And then a 1-second pause and then meet me in the captions like that. And then in the captions, that's when you can go right into this is a hard pill to swallow. You're not stuck because of external factors. You're stuck because you're refusing to move. And you could do it as a B-roll, like he- here, and I'll show you that in CapCut in a second. And then you put your caption in, and then your hashtags. I wouldn't do this many hashtags. This was an old one, but um, I reckon about 5 to 7 now is about how many I would do. About that. Um, so yeah, and then you've got your body of your reel, of the actual captions, and then you've got your call to actions. Drop a lightning bolt in the comments if you're ready to move past your own excuses, and then your hashtags. So that's just like an example for you guys to see. If you wanna take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot so you can just fill in your own way, and especially if you're just beginning, this is a really good way to just get used to doing your hook and everything, your caption, your reel, your hashtags, and all of that. So I'm just gonna stop sharing, and then I'm gonna share again to CapCut. And like I said before, um, Instagram Instagram really likes, you using their own stuff. They use as many features of Instagram as you can, but every now and then, I've just put in here to, like, make it quicker for you. Gone into CapCut, so I've just gone B-rolls, quotes, perfectionism, and then I found this one.
I heard a quote today.
Turn it up so you can
Growth
hear it.
is
So it comes
painful.
with audio as well.
Change is painful.
Up, so
But
I've
nothing
B-rolls,
is as painful as
quotes,
staying stuck somewhere
one,
you don't belong.
sorry, there. So we're gonna use this one. So that's like a oh, is it changing for you on there? It's not changing for you on here, but anyway. Sorry, it's not changing for you guys. But what you do is you go into CapCut, there's so many templates, there's so many things you can do. You can literally use that template, then save it onto your phone, and then change it up as you go, put your own text on it through Instagram. You could even, change the background. See how that one had like a C? You could do your own background of you talking, but you have that same quote and the same audio. And that doesn't take very long. Like, I literally just looked that up then, and then you're like, "Done." That's a reel done. Just do a caption to that and a call to action. So I hope this has helped today, and if you have any questions, please ask. I'm actually gonna be, holding a Zoom because on the Zoom, I can actually, like, mirror my phone on there, and to do that will be a lot easier to be able to show you because on Instagram desktop, you can't do nowhere near as much as you can on your phone. So I'll be showing you a bit more things. Another little tip before I go is if you are doing video and you're really nervous, get the teleprompter app, and that you can type in what you want to say and it will come up on the screen on your phone. And it's really helpful, especially for beginners. And it's how I began because I was always losing my words because I was so nervous. So if you're like me and you lose your words when you're nervous, get the teleprompter app. It'll really help. The other thing is too is if you want to screen record on your phone anything. So like if you wanted to screen record how to do something, you wanted to do a tutorial for your clients, um, get screen record the app and it records your screen and then you can put that into CapCut. You can do a voiceover. You can do so much stuff. So they're another two little tips to really help your reels. But I hope that's helped today and happy Friday. And I'll see you tomorrow for another live. See you later. Bye, Kat. It's probably nighttime for you in Canada, but I'll see you later. Good night.